Alrighty, so let's get right into it. There's a lot going on. A lot plus another lot. Maybe 3 more lots. A lot going on. Yeah, there you go. So the energy that's been captivating me as of the past, what feels like, so every day goes by and it feels like I'm living like every day is 1 year I'm living. So if I've lived 21 by 365 days, 365 times 21, what is that? 50,000 years? 50 million years? I don't know, but that's what it feels like. So since my last video, I've been feeling, so having to do with everything that's going on, it is agony that I've been feeling, and what has been captivating me is a distinct thought from when something falls out of your reach and then it escapes you. So like it falls out of your reach, but it escapes you in other boundless times to then reach you, if you can understand. I almost feel like not talking at all. I feel like not speaking, not tolerating myself even. And it's kind of like wretched because I'm like feeling like a wrench. Like I'm just a tool. And it sucks because in my past relationships, I've helped them. I've helped them either move on, find better, and see themselves in this greater aspect, you know? I've just been that vessel to everybody that's come into my life. Whether that is family or whether that is friends or whether that was partnership. So, in the sense of what's been going on inside of me, I'm moving gently with the waves, with the flow, you know, wanting the flow to just take me. Wanting the waves to just take me. Just wanting the air to just glide me. Just literally, I just imagine God's hand picking me up. And because his hand is so grand and I'm so little, like, it's that movement of I'm being taken to the sky or taken to the ocean or placed on top of the highest tree in the world. And when I start to sense that and feel like that, it feels like I need to just evaporate like all the things that I've been working on, like all this tangible work, all this things, and then it comes along with my voice. And I know that a lot of us resonate with this, but it all comes in your own way, so you're the only one that it can explain it to you. But we've all experienced in some way having our voice taken away from us. You know, we've been placed in situations to show us what is not for us. At the same time, we're being taught what is for us and how we can desire that, how we can want that, you know, how we can move towards that. Even though we've been put through such hard times and we are still going through hard times, whether it is for a lot of us financially, whether it is for a lot of us mentally, we all have a mental battle. But the thing that I've been feeling the most is a tug of war game. A tug of war game with the human body self and the higher self. And you're almost at that clicking part where it's like, maybe it's like, think about it like it's you and the higher self. So it's like you're both of your versions, but your version now and your higher self, the God aspect of you, or the God perspective point of view that you can see. So as they're playing tug of war, they're going back and forth, and eventually it's like maybe you're gonna look away for a second and you're still holding on to the rope, but then the higher suit is gonna pull you, and you're just gonna automatically get connected to that, and you're gonna just be one with the body that you embody now and the body that embodies your higher self. And when it's being placed in your life, you're gonna see it as distinct measures. I'm hearing what I'm seeing or hearing: white doves, white butterflies, white owls. It's like almost like a cordial feeling. Take into account chord, it's being like not knotted out, like there's a knot, but it's being like completely taken away. So like if there is like a tie that you feel like has been holding you for like so long and so long, time after time, you've done the healing work, you've done these things, and just like because you've now given yourself time to elaborate maybe a new plan or a new tactic, because that's how your brain works, you're being gifted that knot is literally like the whole knot. Like you don't need to worry about how to untangle it or how to talk about it or how to be without it or how to be with it or how to not be with it or all these things. Like, like we learn love to not only feel it and be one with it and have it in our system, but we learn that it's fleeting. And but with this knot that is coming out or that is being set free, you're not setting it free. It's been surrendered. It's been given to the universe, to source, to your angels to take care of, okay, to your ancestors, to God, to the holy matrimony of you and your true self, honesty, trustful, welfare, wellness, fairness, wealthy. It's like the whole full circle, like the circumference. And because quite literally it's like the whole problem, it's not really a problem to you because you've done the work, and you can just move on by yourself. You know that you can do it all. And that's why you're being gifted with, this is gonna make me cry, and I've been crying all day, so I mean, well, it's like they're going to take out the entire thing. They're gonna scoop it up, and you're gonna look back like it never even happened. And maybe that sounds harsh. Maybe that sounds very like deepening, very like soul catching. Like you're gonna have to bear yourself, you're gonna have to like hold yourself, but it's not gonna be like that exactly. But it's like you've been longing for this awakening of like a new spiritual life. A new life in general has been gifted to you and you've been living in it, but the pace that it's been going at, it's not only been diluting you from like feeling peace, feeling clarity, and feeling tranquility, but it's depleting you from enjoying joy itself, enjoying the ruptures that brought you here. Because people talk about how we go through problems, we've gone through trials and tribulations, and we hear that they're supposed, or they are opportunities, and Okay, all right. So I don't close myself off from love. I close myself off from people giving to me. People wanting to give to me. And yes, it is because of what I've been through, but at the same exact time, I feel it so deep in my core that if I hadn't gone through what I've gone, I know I would still be here. So if you resonate with that, not only have you trusted yourself for so long, through solitude, through grace, through unfairness, but you gave yourself these gifts, you know? And finally, just finally, the gifts are being given to you. And it's like finally. So as I was saying, because people talk about going through trials, going through tribulations, making it seem like it is an opportunity, fuck that. Fuck that. And fuck the people that think that they're giving you an opportunity by the bullshit trash that they bring into your life. Fuck all of that, honestly. Fuck it all. Like, basically in this world it works like this. Because people treat you with malignant intentions, you're supposed to just rise above it and be the bigger person. And even if you get stuck, you're supposed to just keep moving forward and looking past every fucking stupid thing you've been through. And eventually karma's gonna hit them in the butt. Eventually you're gonna realize it was an opportunity all along. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. I'm here to tell you that people are diabolically, horrendously trash, garbage people, okay? And we all have some sort of that manipulation tactic inside of us because we always want something. But the difference comes in how we used to integrate that into our own lives, because that's what matters at the end of the day. If we're continuously moving forward in the lack of wealth, the lack of good health, the lack of our dreams, we're never ever going to feel like what we have is what we deserve. Only because these people did this to us, only because they did this to us, only because we went through that, that's the reason we're here. That is not true. That is not true at all. You're not here because of other people. You're not here because of other people and because of what they put you through. You're here because you've seen yourself on the other side so many times that you continue to chase that and you continue to move forward, whether it is in colors or whether it is in black and white. You can see it however you want to see it. But if like, I'm always feeling like somebody has told you recently you don't matter, or you don't feel like, and it's like not necessarily that exactly, but feel like somebody has said to you before, like, oh, don't worry. Like, and I know I've said that before to myself to try and make it better. And maybe here on even, I probably have 100%. But it's like, the way that I've taken it now is not different or elapsed or erasing the past or what it is I've thought about it before. But it's more putting of a conjuncture, like a stop to that, like no more. No more making my soul, my true self, my happy Stephanie, giddy self feel like I'm in a triumph every single time that I get something good, just because I feel like I had to deserve the hate. I had to deserve. And it's crazy. Like, you had to deserve what? You had to deserve what didn't replenish you. You had to deserve what didn't do any good for you, just so you can feel like you deserve these good things. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. And I'm finally like realizing, as I'm moving forward, that I can do this by myself, but allowing others to help me is not only going to help me and help others in the long run, but it's helping me. I've done this for me. I've made people smile for me. I've created for me, and I continue to move forward for me. And if it is that you're feeling like this, if it is like there is something, someone, whatever that comes to you as, making you feel like you should diminish your light in order for you to gain what is yours and has been and will be and is yours and has been and will be yours all along, and has been and is yours and has been and will be all yours all along, and has been yours all along and will be yours all along. It's all yours. There's this like catching up that either your body needs to do, or your mental needs to do, or your heart needs to do. You know what I've been told before? I've been told, and this is so funny talking about it now. Not really. It's not funny actually at all, but I guess I can laugh about it because that's what people do to make it better. You can't cry forever. But I've been told that my heart, I've been told that, quote unquote, I stole your heart. I took your heart. And I believed it so much when they told me that they stole my heart, that they took it and ravagedly and so innocent of me to think that it was true, but it was nothing close to the truth. I don't know if you understand that, but like a little bit more context being, it was in a past relationship that I was in with this other human, and towards the end of like all the dismantling of the relationship, I was asking to get some clarity, like what happened, what is it, what's gone, or what is it that's left me, or what is it that you took, what is it that was taken. And they told me, I stole your heart. It's something along that. It's not exactly that, but it was that. Like they told me they took my heart. And I was like, can I have it back? And they're like, no. And so just like I was speaking before, feeling from any, we're gonna talk about story times later on, but like there's a lot of conflicts with people intruding your space, and maybe you didn't know how to say no before, but now you do. But it's more of like people have before in your past, and maybe up until now they still continue to do that, but they cross your boundaries And then you don't want to be like negligent to the fact that you can say no, but at the same time, why would they cross my boundaries if I put my boundaries there? So how many times does this need to happen in order for me to learn? And it's not that you need to learn or that I need to learn, okay? It's that these people are just gonna do what the fuck they're gonna wanna do for the rest of their fucking lives, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Like, this is harsh truths, okay? And so, as we move along in life, as we move through these treacherous, hideous ways of other people's lives, like, we're just learning from them, we're observing from them, and with that we create peace, because we know that is not who we are, that is not who and when, how why we can become, okay? We know exactly who we are, we know exactly who we want to become, we know exactly how we can become that. And to unease the unfairness, like, that's their karma. Their entire life is their karma. Because to firstly not realize your power, secondly not realize this world, and thirdly not realize the divine power in the sky, you're looking past yourself, and that's the most important thing. And so, just looking past yourself, you're looking past all these things, and putting that into perspective, that that's other people out there, and that may have been us before, and we may still have those kinds of tendencies within us. We're learning that aspects are just aspects, memories are just memories, words are just words. And to have it affect us, it's hard, it's difficult. Okay, so now let me tell you something about me, okay? So again, with this past relationship that I was in, I felt, okay, I'm a nice person. I'm a sweet person. I like to compliment people. I like to tell people how beautiful they are. And so with this person, they thought that everything was funny. And I didn't think like that. And so when their beliefs started to get pushed onto me, I felt like I didn't have a voice. Like my voice was taken away from me. I couldn't speak my truth. And as far as when I did try, I was shut down. Because this person didn't make me feel safe in speaking what I wanted to speak. This person didn't make me feel whole. And I was the one making it feel like it was whole, because I gave so much to them. And I gave so much, and I poured so much into them. And I don't regret any of it, because I learned. But I will say that I hate myself for thinking, I don't hate myself, but I hate myself for thinking that even the thought of saying, I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to be able to love like that again. I'm never going to be able to give out like that again. And it hurts me and it pains me, because I know that there are people out there who need these things, who need this kind of love. And so, painting myself as a bad person just because I gave it to the wrong person, to the wrong humans, I feel now like I am capable of giving it to the right humans, to the right people, to the right to the right to the right, 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 to the right, to the correct, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. And I've come a long way, and as far as I've come, I've told myself how magnificent this world can be for me. How riches and gold and wealth can arrive for me. How beautiful, magnificent human beings and souls can arrive for me. And just for me. And I like like little like knickknacks and things like that, and I'd be so grateful for everything. But like ashtrays, like I really want to make ashtrays with like my own painting designs. So like I don't know, just like little things like that, like, and even like my art, like learning to like sell it and stuff like that, just like giving, because I pour so much energy into everything I do. So being able to gift that out or give out to people and like, yeah, like sell and have like commissions and all these things, like that's a part of my dream. But the thing with that is like I love it so much because I put my energy into it, I draw things and I put my energy towards it, and that same energy goes around and comes back around to me. Like for so long I didn't know that's how it worked, and I was so like frantically just giving out, and never giving to me. um but yeah, that's all I'm feeling as of right now. I there's a lot of things that need to be talked about on my end, on my behalf, but like maybe when I accelerate or when I feel like I should accelerate, it doesn't feel divine or prosperous to my light and to my being and to my self being, and I don't know, I feel like I pressed the eject button so many times from so many situations that have left me blind. And it's not, maybe it is, maybe it's not, but like if I stayed, not with like bad relationships or toxic relations, but if I stayed with the energies that I had before, or perceptions or dreams, maybe, just maybe, I would be further in life now. And that right there is an example of self-sabotage, because as far as I've come, I'm not acknowledging how far I've come. So as you can hear and as you can understand, it's not really about just the moment, it's the whole thing. It's the whole equation that needs to be looked at, revised, planned out to coordinate where or how it needs to be coordinated. So I'm gonna pull out some cards for some guidance for our collective. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're striving. I hope you're moving forward in life. And I want to tie my hair up, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you're in a hot ass place, but where I'm living at right now is almost too hot. Like, I don't like, I like hot weather when there's a beach next to me and I could just jump in whenever I like, but the hot weather, just plain and simple hot weather, it's not for me. So my hair looks funny. I look funny. I be forgetting to look in the mirror, I'm not gonna lie. And I forget who I am and I forget what I could be. Anyways. So yeah, we're gonna pull some cards for this collective. Thank you, God, for today. Thank you for yesterday and thank you for tomorrow. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors. I'm very, very grateful. I'm wishing and I'm hoping and I'm wanting and I'm grieving and I'm receiving and I'm waiting. I'm being patient. Sometimes the world just wants you to, yeah. I was about to say be like me, but I guess that makes no sense though. But like how I'm saying, like just an example, like sometimes the world just wants you to be thankful. Just thank them. Thank them for when you wake up in the morning. Thank them for the sip of water that you took, for brushing your teeth, for the pen and paper that you have, for your hands, for your eyesight, for the colors that you can smell. They're like smiling at me right now, and that's why I want to cry. A lot of my tears, I feel like it has been, or maybe it should be, like I should label them as happy tears, but I don't know. Personally, I don't care if they're happy tears. I just know I'm feeling something, and just by feeling something, I'm already so grateful. Like, so I'm just like blown away. All right, let us know of some guidance. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I have like my own notebook here, so that's why I just made my own notes on these cards. So that's why I have my notebook, and then I use the little like tarot card reader. So have you seen that movie, The Garden? The Secret Garden. In that movie, the girl basically, she finds her own opportunities. And Annie is coming in right now too. What's that song? And it's like, And then they start singing, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Oh my gosh. So I feel like this is divine timing, all in divine timing. You're not necessarily being asked, they're not asking anything of you. Like, everything is gonna come, but it's like with this lack of opportunity, it's not here for you yet, but like it's harsh what you're going through, right? It feels like it's like a malignant keeps on coming through. Like, damn. Sorry. Malignant, like, thoughts. Like I was talking about, like, self-sabotage. I'm almost hearing, like, just be wary. But don't be wary, but don't let it, like, stir up a pot. If you understand, like, don't let it, just be cautious. I feel like you've always been a cautious person, always looking behind your back while you walk, or having ultra, like, clairvoyances all around you, because you're divinely protected, but at the same time, what is that word? Like, your senses are so intact that you know if something is gonna happen, or you sense something is gonna happen before it happens, and it's just you taking action beforehand. But with that being said, it's like when you're walking outside, you're just aware. You're so aware of everything coming together. But this malignant thing that I'm feeling, it's not all bad. It's more of like just a representation of a word or of a feeling or of a situation. But with this lack of opportunity, it's like you are a person that needs to do the work. And you've been shown that time and time again, so many times, that there is lack of opportunity, and there is like the evil side of death, and wealth, and just harsh intelligence that people try to push on you. But you're learning through that it's all just a part of everything that's coming for you. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles. This card is a card of receiving gifts, receiving gratification for what you've been through. Yes, attentions, vigilance, that's what's needed right now. And with the present time, it's accepting the present time, accepting that you're in the present time, allowing yourself to feel, give, be who you want to be. And again, what goes around comes back around. The hand is coming to get you. Like, God's hand is coming to literally pick you up and put you in the clouds. And along with these gifts that are coming in, these presents, it's due. This is so strange. It's due to you overcoming everything that you overcame time after time after time. But in your head, you're thinking it like, oh, because these people treated me so terrible, diabolical, horrendous. That's the only reason why I had to overcome it. But if they hadn't treated me like that, maybe I would not have learned the lesson at such a early stage. But that's wrong. I can't really put in effect the things that you've been through, as in, because this is what you've been through, this is who you are, this is what you went through, this is who you can be. Like, you're the one that's gonna choose. It's in your hands, right? But what I can tell you is how strong you are, how multiplicated these gifts, these wanderings, these amazing presents are gonna be for you. It's like tenfold coming for you, duplicated, and more. Anything else, angels, God, spirit, source, universe, that they should hear? No, it's just a lack of time. Oh, I see. Have you put in like a restriction on yourself? Like, as far as to how far you can wander? Or maybe somebody else maybe have inflicted their own traumas on you that you think that you had to take them on, or you had to project for them? When you take a look back at your past, you're able to identify what the problem was for you. Not for them, not because of them, but for you. And if you feel a slight bit of either rage from the contempt that they bring, you're vitalizing, utilizing your power. You're making yourself align with what is yours and what is for you truly. So then you learn to either stray away, you learn to pick up and go, you learn to take away and leave. So you don't need to worry. You don't need to allow yourself to feel guilty for what you had to do in order to get yourself out of these situations. Okay. You don't need to feel guilty for doing what you had to do in order to get out of those situations. Because whether it is a slight or a slit or a tad bit of anger, rancor, like holding that shit in, like, that's not okay. So either a slight of that moved you only needed a grain of rice, like a mustard seed to move you. And for that is what you're being given gifts for. But yeah, let me play you the song and then that's where I'm gonna leave it. So it is in Spanish, but I'm sure that there is an English version out there. Having to said in the Bible, Matthew 17:20, if you had faith like a grain of mustard, you'd tell this moment, pass from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible. I translated that from Spanish to English in my own words, but let me play this song for you. Gonna have to cut that off.
St. Jude is real. St. Jude does exactly what St. Jude says it's going to do.
Anyways, gonna play a little bit. Okay, that's all I'm gonna just, I don't want to get my video copyrighted, so I'm gonna leave it there for you guys. If you'd like to look at the song, it's called Si tuvieras fe como un granito de mostaza. If you had faith, I think if you had faith like a mustard seed, or if you had faith like a grain of mustard, or grain of, just a grain, if you just have a grain and you have now more than a grain. And so it's just like, before you had this tiny little bit of faith, and you kept on moving with that, and that's all you needed. That's all you need, and that's all you will need, but you're being given more, okay? All right, you guys have a beautiful night, beautiful day, beautiful weekend, beautiful week. Peace and love.